36 matches played. 3,240 minutes played. 2 matches left. 180 minutes will decide whether it's Manchester City to win the Premier League again or Liverpool to win their first Premier League. Hello and welcome to episode 17, the day of reckoning in the Premier League title race. This is the final episode of the Premier League season. There's 3 points between ourselves and Man City, but today it could all change. We played Bournemouth first off at home, followed by an away tie against Arsenal. Man City today play against Everton, then play West Ham away from home. Things can change. We play at exactly the same time on both days, so live reactions will be seen in both games. And this is how we've got here. 36 matches played. We have lost 4. Of course, we lost our last Premier League match against Everton, which really dented our hopes. Before that loss, against Everton, it was in our hands for the first time of this season. We only occupied that first place for one match. As you can see, City had occupied it ever since match day 7 to match day 34. They dropped to second. We occupied first for a very short amount of time. That's only glitched out because they got first straight out after that. But we did occupy first after the win against Newcastle. That City are back on top. They've led for a lot of this season, but things, of course, could go our way. With 2 wins today, it's unlikely, but you just never know what could happen. The board are desperate for us to win the first Premier League. We could fail. I'm fairly sure we will fail, but we have to be positive and see if we can win the Premier League. And that starts today, folks, with the first match against Bournemouth. This is the team that's going to play against Bournemouth at Anfield. We haven't lost a game at Anfield this year. I would be inclined to say we have not dropped any points at home this year. I'm just going to have a quick look at that because that's an interesting stat. Have we dropped any points? We dropped 2 points to Arsenal, but apart from that, that's all we've dropped all season. A little bit unnerving the fact that we've got Arsenal next. But oh well, that's something we'll have to deal with next week. But for the game against Bournemouth today, we play a side that has played pretty much all season, apart from the fact, of course, Laporte's in. Gomez is in for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He looks a little bit nervous to Alexander-Arnold in this stage of the season, so I'm going to let him sit on the sidelines for this match, just breathe a little bit. Henderson plays in midfield. I've talked about him having a little bit more of a role compared to James Milner, who's coming of age a little bit now at the age of 34. And Shaqiri starts on the right wing because Salah is a little bit tired after he picked up a little bit of a niggle against Napoli midweek, where of course we qualified for the Champions League final. But this is massive. We play against Bournemouth, Man City play against Everton, and to use a bit of a Martin Tyler cliche, it's live. Well, I suppose it is live. Yeah, we've never given up hope, and we won't give up hope. No, I don't think I have given up hope, actually. I think until it's over, I think I'll probably give up hope if Man City beat Everton today. But if we win, Man City lose, we could be back on top again, depending on goal difference. But let's see how this plays out, shall we? The only thing we can do, the only thing we can control, is to go and get a win against Bournemouth today. Let's see what happens. The first 10 minutes have gone, nothing happening. And this is already very nervy, so expect... I mean, I should really wear my Fitbit and give like a live BPM, a live beats per minute in the corner. Man City take the lead against Everton in their match, but it's not all over yet. I'm not too worried about that. But a very mundane first half, it has to be said, in this match against Bournemouth so far. But we do have a free kick. Shaqiri puts it into the box. David Brooks gets it out. Gomez very strong. Can we get it back in? Nice ball to Shaqiri. Shaqiri shoots just wide of the post. Very nearly the lead for us in this match. It has to be said that Bournemouth are not necessarily dominating. We've brought that bit of domination back to our court now. But they did have sort of 60% possession early. We've crawled that back in a little bit, but Bournemouth certainly not looking bad here. We'll have to see what happens. Gomez gets the ball back. Can Gomez shoot the ball up? Gomez doing very well to get across that right wing. Okay, he's turned to a right winger. Fair enough. Can he get the ball in the box? Gomez beats both of those men. Lovely stuff. To Wijnaldum. Be a real shame to just end in a goal. And Henderson! From the edge of the box. Jordan Henderson, with only his 3rd goal of the season, not played much of a role so far this season, but with goals like that, that could be a title-winning goal. You simply never know. Joe Gomez turned into a little bit of a winger there. Just need a little bit more support after running all the way the length of the pitch from recovering the ball. Nice ball to Wijnaldum, pass it to his midfield partner in Henderson, and that is a lovely finish, just to keep in touch with Man City, who also lead by 1-0, courtesy of an early Aguero goal at Everton. But things can change, of course, very quickly in both matches. But I'm satisfied we've played well enough at the moment. All we can do is see what happens here and watch the result at Everton. I mean, Everton did beat us. It'd be nice for them to do us a favour. I'm sure they won't want to do us a favour, but it'd be certainly nice if they did us a favour against Man City, even forcing a draw. But Henderson into the box again. Jordan Henderson. It seems when I pick him, he plays quite well. I might have to pick him a bit more than I do. But Jordan Henderson, another Wijnaldum assist. It's not a striking partnership, you wouldn't think. But Henderson and Wijnaldum is the new striking partnership. Wijnaldum, good ball to Henderson. And it's a mirror goal. A beautiful goal past Artur Boruc. And we are doing really... sorry, it's not Boruc. It's Begovic in the Bournemouth net. Best thing that could come up on my screen now is the fact that Everton have equalised. But it doesn't seem like that's happened. And City have took a 2-0 lead. It seems that anything we're doing, they're copying today. And unfortunately, I can't really see Everton coming back from 2-0 down. But you never know. You never know. All we can do is win this match and hope that they lose against West Ham in their next match. But this is the day of reckoning, as I've said. Things can change very quickly. What we could do with today is a nice win against Bournemouth. And of course, that will help us in the goal difference stakes. But Gomez running through again. He's a little bit of a winger. It's a foul, though. They're number 26, who is Kelly. It could be Lloyd Kelly. Never heard of him. And they've awarded a penalty. And Jordan Henderson, for the hat-trick and the 3-0 lead for us, he's going to take the penalty. And fingers crossed, we can take the 3-0 lead. Henderson runs up. And that is an abysmal miss. The goalkeeper went the right way, but he missed it. And again, he's had two very good goals. But those sort of chances could be fatal. Could be absolutely fatal in this title chase. Doesn't look like Bournemouth are coming back into this game. The same can definitely be said of Everton, provided that they don't get a quick goal. But not bloody surprising, to be honest. You could have predicted that from the start. The fact that Everton they were great against us, but typically don't put on the style against Manchester City. But that being said, City are playing very well. We're going to bring Texera on for Mane, as well as Milner on for Robertson. Robertson's very tired. We'll have to see how we get on. 17 minutes to go. It could all change here. It could also all change at Manchester City. That's a little bit of a risky one from Alisson to put it out there. And this just leads to a Bournemouth counter-attack. And David Brooks with a very tame, poor shot there. And it remains 2-0 to the Pool. Doesn't look like Everton are going to bounce back. I mean, even if they make it 2-1, I suppose, it's a little bit of solace in terms of the goal difference stakes. Because if City lose, we've got to beat Arsenal at least by 2 goals. That's not an easy task. But if Everton do get 1 or 2 back, that would be great for us. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen at the moment. But still, we're going to get the win here. Looks like City are going to get the win by 2-0 at Everton. We've done what we can. We do take this, it looks like, unless they get 2 shot goals late on. We do take this to the last day. A fairly mundane game against Bournemouth. I know it's fair to say it's not been the most exciting. And Man City take a 3-0 lead. That is not great for us in terms of goal difference. But it will all come down to the last match. And Shaqiri very much nearly doing a mirror in what Man City were doing. But it will all come down to that last day. If City get a point, they will win the title. We need to win against Arsenal. That's the only thing we can do. Of course, we will sulk really badly if we beat Arsenal and it's not enough, because if we'd have won against Everton, we'd have won the title. But I don't want to start any of that talk. That is fatal. That is absolutely fatal. If we had done this, we'd have won the title. It's a 38-match season. It can't come down to one match. But funnily enough, it will in the end. But we beat Bournemouth 2-0. Fairly pleased with that. And it will all come down to the last day. So in 8 days' time, we do play against Arsenal. As I said, we did drop 2 points against them in the league and don't have a very good record against them, to be honest. If you look at our past meetings, we lost against them in the AFL Cup. It doesn't look great, and I'll tell you what, we bloody need a win. And if we don't win this match, City are confirmed to win the league. Right then, it all comes down to this. I'm not feeling any pressure at all, honest. Jesus Christ. One change for this game, then Mo Salah comes in for Xherdan Shaqiri. And just to remind you, we need to win this match and City need to lose against West Ham. We all play at the same time today. We're both away from home again. There's no real advantage there. But as you can see, if City get a win and we get a win, it'll be that loss against Everton that's fatal. The worst thing we could do, though, is if City slip up, lose, and we only get a draw. That would really be a sucker punch. But Arsenal are in inconsistent form. That's good to see. They did beat Tottenham a few days back, but did lose against Burnley last weekend. Personally, a repeat of that I would be quite happy with. But as I've said, I've confirmed the team. And all we can go and do today is go and beat Arsenal. Not the easiest last game, really. Not the best whatsoever, but we have to deal with it. We have to play every side twice. I talked earlier about the stats, how many minutes we played, etc. And, yeah, I'm not feeling the pressure at all. This could be the day where I win my first Premier League on FM since FM15. Yeah, it's been that long. Or it could be the day where we completely, well, to be fair, I mean, I'm surprised that it's not saying go and win the Premier League. You know, that's kind of something that might be something that's a big one. But, yeah, they're not really mentioning anything about the Premier League. They obviously think that we haven't got a chance. Or that I've missed something and Man City have already won the league. I'm fairly sure that's not happened, but let's see what happens in this match against Arsenal. Let's see. Not feeling the pressure. Not feeling the pressure at all. But Arsenal have got the early attacking teams. Guendouzi to Smith Rowe on the wing. Interesting to see him play, but good from Gomez to get the tackle in. Just don't concede a penalty or something stupid. Very good from Van Dijk to get it out. Can we take first blood in this match against them? Salah. Good run from Salah. Salah, just pass it. Don't be greedy. Salah in the box. That was shocking. Is that going to let us down today? You do wonder. Mo Salah puts it into the box once again. Van Dijk heads it down. Henderson. Oh, just wide of the post. He's got his end in his hands. I'm not really surprised there. Really, do we not focus on the City score at all? That's exactly what I am going to focus on. I am just waiting for that 1-0 to City. Oh, that's Manchester United. I saw Man and I thought, City are 1-0 up. But that's against Brighton. But ultimately, a draw's not going to be enough. We need to see West Ham go ahead. But it's not over till it's over, till the final whistle goes. So we're not too worried about that at the moment, in my opinion. All we need to go and do is win this game against Arsenal, which, to be honest, doesn't go swimmingly well at the moment. We've only had 31% possession. That was the most stupidest of passes possible from Alisson out to Pepe. But hopefully it doesn't prove to be a massive mistake. Pepe runs through, and Alisson gets the save. Oh, Christ. The referee's given a foul. Oh, free kick. Well, that was lucky. Robertson is called over, though. And he gets a yellow card. I felt we just... Well, yeah. We got away with it all there. It was very close to being an Arsenal penalty. Very close to being a red card. We got away with that. And Xhaka nearly makes it 1-0. We're going to tell the lads we demand more from them. It's not been a good start here. I accept it's only been the first 16 and 17 minutes. That's fair enough. But let's see if we can get into this game again. Still no goal. Still no goal at City. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Really is. But half an hour in, it's Arsenal who are on top, and that's not very settling to see. If we are going to win the league today, it needs to be a lot better than this. Salah puts the ball into Virgil van Dijk. Not good enough. Haven't got that finishing clinical touch at the moment. This isn't good for the old ticker, you know. It's not. The fact that City is... It's still 0-0 at City doesn't help either. And the fact that the deadlock hasn't been broken here, but it looks like Arsenal are the ones going to break the deadlock. Chambers into Kolasinac. Kolasinac. Oh, good save from Alisson. A poor shot, really. A tame shot. It looks like Tottenham have qualified for European football next year. Again, I think Arsenal are in a similar situation to us. They need Tottenham to lose against Leicester and for us to beat and for us to lose to them today. But of course, one thing that won't happen, Robertson's been sent off. Why? Why, you idiot? You stupid prat. Words just don't even... Words fail me. On a day where we should be where we could win the Premier League, he goes and does something stupid like that. Really? Well, that changes our game plan altogether. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to play fairly narrow now. Yikes. Well. Okay. We're down to 10 men. We've got to go and win this match. That doesn't help. Still 0-0 at City. We have to win with 10 men. Andy Robertson, thank you very much. The last time we went down to 10 men, I feel like I shouldn't really be saying this because this is just going to be a jinx. The last time we went down to 10 men, we lost 5-1. Yeah. Come on. Guendouzi puts it over to Pepe, but good stuff to Milner to recover that. Very nice ball from Milner to Salah. Come on, Salah. Come on, Salah. Leno picks it up. Okay. Leno out to Caballos. Fairly tame goal kick, but it's okay. The last thing we want is an Arsenal goal. Smith Rowe, of course, they're a man up, but we have got the defensive calibre, I suppose, in Milner there. Good stuff from Milner. Xhaka to Chambers. Can Milner come in to save us again? Chambers into the box. Lacazette. Oh, he puts it wide. I think we're going to have to counter-attacking at this point and just encourage the lads Just assess the game. Try and get back into the match. Oh, this is horrible. 10 men. That just adds an extra layer of difficulty to our problem here. Milner to Fabinho. Can we squeeze a goal? Ah, poor ball really from Fabinho. But that's what we've got to try. We've got to make our own luck really here. Pick it up, Alisson. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Look, lad. Good lad. Still 0-0. Still 0-0 at City as well. Puts it out. Hoofed ball over to Firmino. Can we get it? No, we can't. This is horrible. Nicolas Pepe. Smith Rowe. I hate to say it, but I think an Arsenal goal would finish us off. Kolasinac on the wing. Can Gomez get to it? No, the ball's put in for Xhaka. Xhaka makes it 1-0 to Arsenal. That's going to give City a big boost. We're down to 10 men. That's going to be our fall in this match. I know we shouldn't blame it on Andy Robertson, but getting sent off was just foolish. We're going to have to go attacking now. City are ahead as well. Ah! We're down to 10 men. What can we really do? And that is just a sucker punch of a 10 minutes. Arsenal go ahead. City go ahead. Fatal. Salah's got the ball though. I bet this is going to be a terrible shot. It's a goal. Okay. I think I'll take that. I think I will. I think I'll take that. We need a goal. West Ham need 2. Let's see how we get on. Oh, this is not good for the nerves at all. But at least we are the underdogs. The only thing we can say. Gomez to Salah. Ultimately, though, even if we win this match, it's not in our hands. Gomez still. A very poor shot from Gomez. Why is the right back shooting from there? Seems we've come into this game quite nicely, though, at this point. Alisson with the goal kick. Again, all we can do, as I've just said, is win this match and just hope for the best. David Luiz, poor. Oh, come on, Sally. You should have got to that. Socrates to Ceballos. This is unnerving. Ceballos. It's the side netting. The goal kick. 20 minutes to go. We need 2 West Ham goals. We're desperate. I mean, West Ham have got nothing to play for. Possibly the worst team for Man City to play at this point. Gomez still. Just give the ball away. Thank you. To Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Salah. Salah to Firmino. Firmino to Wijnaldum. Through to Henderson. Oh, that was so close. I mean, as I said, we need to take the lead to have any hope of winning this title. We'll bring Origi on for Salah. In fact, we'll bring him on for Firmino. Put you as a complete forward. We'll leave it at that for the moment. I think, unfortunately, even if things go our way here, City ain't going to lose 2 goals at this point. 10 minutes to go in this Premier League. Are City going to win it by 5 points? Or are we going to win it on goal difference? That is ultimately what's going to happen. And Wijnaldum's injured. I'm glad I didn't make a substitute, because that would have been us down to 9 men. Shaqiri on. This is what we're going to have to do at this point. I know it's mad. You're screaming it's mad. It is really mad. But that's what we've got to do. Very attacking. We're down to 10 men. This is stupid. But we are absolutely desperate. As I've said, we get a draw, it's not really good enough. City ain't going to lose 2 goals now. We've lost the Premier League, folks. City are going to win it by 3 points, 5 points, 6 points, whatever. Shaqiri to Gomez. Can we get a late winner? I'd love to see us get a late winner. It just shows a little bit of fight. But it was like Arsenal are the favourites to do that. Ultimately, we're down to 10 men. Saka shoots. It's wide from Arsenal. Oh, why does this always happen to me? I mean, ultimately, a draw against Arsenal wouldn't have been enough, I suppose. I said we needed 9 points from the last 9 matches. That's exactly what City have done. Perfect 9 points. We've got 4. Yeah. I mean, things haven't played into our hands today with Robertson getting sent off. But really, that Everton game is the final nail in the coffin. City gave us the chance. They really did. And they are thinking themselves bloody lucky. And at the end of our first season on FM20, it looks like that's going to be it. Saved by Alisson. Is it going to be full time? It is. And unfortunately, whatever happened at City, it's all over. Oh. Okay, we're unlucky. We finished second in the Premier League. We've got to take it. I am gutted. I think you can probably tell that. 5 points being the gap. I think considering we were out on our own with City at 1 point, not really good enough. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. That loss against Everton was the final nail in the coffin. I think we'd have beat Arsenal if we'd have beat Everton. 2 draws in our last 3 games. No, sorry. A loss and a draw. Before that, we were sailing. We were absolutely sailing. I'm gutted at that. Really am. As you can see, we dropped points, yes, at some points, but our winning runs... We beat Chelsea and Man City. We beat Man City twice in the league and still lost to them by 5 points. I said it's not a one-game thing. It's over 38 games, and I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted at that. Yeah, final day heartache. Man City win the league. Is that 3? 4 in a row now? 3 in a row. And every time, well, in the last 2 anyway, we've been second. Five seconds now in the last 10 years. Not 1 title. And honestly, I don't think we're going to have a better season than that. I mean, we dropped points in 12 games, not good enough. But I don't think I can pull off a better season than that. I really don't. Wijnaldum's going to be out for Champions League final, it looks like. Robertson's banned for 2 matches. Not really fussed. We needed a bit of a miracle today. We certainly did. But we finished second. It's not too bad, is it? We really would have loved to win the Premier League, but it's not happened. We failed our objective winning the Premier League. But we could win the Champions League. Is that going to do it? I don't know. Second in the Premier League. Chelsea and Tottenham get the top 4. Arsenal and Man United in the Europa League spots, as well as Bournemouth, who qualify for Europe. Nice to see. Newcastle, Villa and Sheffield United go down. It's Newcastle rather than Brighton that go down on the last day. And based on that goal difference, I understand Sheffield minus 60. Bloody hell. But there's still 1 episode to go. We've got to play in the Champions League final. And if we win the Champions League, that is pretty special. But that's a sucker punch. I really hate that it's not better news for you guys. But oh well, that's the way it is. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first season on FM20. But it's not over yet. Tomorrow we'll have the Champions League final. Make sure to join me for that. But for now, I'm going to go and drown my sorrows. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye for now.